we are having so much fun, and we know you're going to love our next guest. His name is Tony Walker, and he is a comedy guy. Comedy cures everything. So.
Absolutely. I had cancer at the age of 32, and I do believe that the laughter and the positive attitude got me through it just as much as the medications did, which led to the comedy troupe that I run called Knockem Dead Comedy. We do dinner theater, murder mysteries, game shows, kid shows. We're not stand-up or anything like that, just comedy shows, variety shows.
So you go to restaurants and where else? Like theaters?
Restaurants, private parties, corporate events, fundraisers. Did I say fundraisers?
Fundraisers, firehouses.
Comedy shows, they're murder mysteries, they're audience participation. It's a scripted show because there's clues and hints that have to go out, but it's not a don't blink or you'll miss something. It's not Agatha Christie.
Right.
It's a comedy. It's lighthearted, but one of the characters does get killed,
right.
And then the audience has to figure out who did it and why. And if it's a private party or a corporate event, we personalize it to fit their event.
Now, do you ask the audience for help with the mysteries? Or
Yeah, they solve it.
All by themselves.
Based on what they saw during the show, we even give them a little section where they can interrogate the suspects.
Oh, that's
and,
fun.
So we'll deflect, deny, point fingers at other characters, but everybody makes the rounds throughout the whole room and talks to people.
The show is guaranteed. It's 100% guaranteed fun.
Totally.
Everywhere we go,
always.
Everybody loves that show.
The audience they just get so involved, and there's just such a part of the show, and that makes it even better.
Other things that you do aside from mystery.
we do game shows. Oh, the game show, we have a podium with lights and buzzers and sounds, and it's basically
Like
a trivia game show, or it could
Right.
be, again, we ad-lib with that too, so they may want a trivia game show, but if we show up and they're a loud, boisterous group and they're a lot of fun, we could ask them to do funny physical challenges, or do some karaoke, or whatever, or name that tune, whatever we feel like doing, and they'll be willing to do. We'll take it there.
What movie introduced the phrase, "There's no crying in baseball"?
Oh, wait.
What letter comes after A? Yes, there you go. Go ahead. B is correct!
Is there a favorite skit that you do that just still cracks you up every time you do it?
We do a lot of audience participation murder mystery shows, comedic murder mystery shows. And there's two shows. We have a mob show. We're in New York. You have to have the mob shows. And we have a redneck wedding, which is just
I have
it's
to
a
come
lot
see
of
that
fun.
one.
You're welcome
Yeah!
anytime. Anytime. In fact, I even brought
growing
you a
up in
shirt.
St. Louis, Missouri, I have to say, you did?
Oh, of course I did. That you will wear
Hey!
everywhere you go. In fact, I have a whole bunch. I'm giving one out to everybody.
Everywhere I go. Okay.
That's right.
There you go.
Knockem Dead Comedy.
Oh, that's great.
Can I
Knockem Dead
pretend I'm
Comedy.
drinking something?
Excellent. Yeah, you can pretend like
Thanks,
you're drinking something.
I'm having fun on the set.
We actually do put water in it when guests ask.
Just
we
not
do, but
this
if you
guest.
if you don't ask ahead of time, wait, this one's full of water. You ready? One, two, three. All right, there you go.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Okay. Okay, we'll just do that for now.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sally on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
Let's go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Show, coming at you live on Gov's Comedy Club podcast Twitch channel. Hope everybody's well. Thanks for joining us today. The man is here. The man is here. It's Tuesday Trivia. We're ready to rock. We got all sorts of stuff to talk about. We got videos to show. We got a lot going on today. Before I get into your videos, because that to me is going to be my favorite part of the show. So I have to ask first about Jeff Bosey.
What about him?
What is going on with him?
What do you mean?
I'm seeing, these posts about his last show, and some people are saying it's just his last show of the year. Some people are saying no, he's retiring from stand-up. What can you tell me?
I have no fucking idea.
You know what goes on all over the place in this place.
I don't know shit, bro.
You know
I just
plenty.
use my ears to the... Listen. I listen. Whatever people tell me, they tell me. I don't know nothing.
Jeff, what is the story? when I first saw your post about being the last show of the year, I thought, well, he's just he's making a joke. It's his last show because it's the last show of the year on when he's performing with Keegan on New Year's Eve. But now people are saying no, it's his last show. Then Taz, she posts a drawing of you to honor your retirement. So what, Jeff? And you're watching, Jeff. So tell us what is happening here. Are you performing? You're doing that Keegan show, right?
No.
Oh, you're not. Are you doing the Butera show?
I'm gonna be booked through Governors. I was told on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
So that was another dream come true.
Wow, look at you. So yeah, then this past Sunday you played both rooms in one night.
And both shows were amazing.
Mm-hmm. I saw them both.
Needed that redemption after running around half naked in Nassau Coliseum, but I'll be honest with you.
Are you usually not?
No, I'm always honest, but it was just Sunday was amazing because I walked off stage, and I gave my Instagram before I got off.
Right.
I literally got to the green room. I took my phone out to stop my recording.
Right.
And I went on Instagram. I had 16 new followers.
After you performed in the gig room?
In the big room.
Oh, in the big room. You got 16
new followers. And then I handed out my cards. I had 29.
Wow.
New followers throughout the day, throughout Sunday night.
Oh, that's interesting. So you'll hand out business cards when you go out to the bar. Oh, okay. That's good to know because a lot of people told me that that business cards don't really help anymore. But
it can and it can't. But you know what it is? I look at it as if there's a 70-year-old couple,
True.
Our grandparents are walking out.
Right.
You're not handing them a fucking card. Hey, can you follow me? Because they don't do that.
Right.
But, the 30s, the 40s, they all are on social media. So, you give it to them. Hopefully they follow you. If they liked you, they'll follow you.
Right.
Because they want to come back. There was a couple outside. They were like, yo, we want to come back. We want to bring our friends to see you.
Nice.
So, that's what it's about. So, hopefully that happens.
And again, I saw it. You crushed in both rooms. I saw your set in both rooms. You absolutely crushed it. Actually, I think you actually did better in the big room. They were both great responses, but you seem to be more in the pocket. I think I even told you had a nice little ad lib, with somebody who was taking a picture. You were just totally in the zone. And,
it's one of the magical nights.
Sweet, man. And was that the first time you did both in the same night or no?
No, I've done them before. It doesn't happen often, but
And how does that work? So I'm assuming you were booked with Butera first.
John booked me here. He asked me. He's like, listen, I'm doing a fundraiser for my uncle, whatever.
Right.
Whatever you need, John, I'm there.
But you have Governors.
So then Ange texted me. I'll tell you a funny story about that, too. When she texted me, I text right away. Because you don't want to lose that spot.
That's right. Yep.
But because I've been so sick lately, my sleeping pattern is fucked up. I was still sleeping at 11:40 in the afternoon Sunday. So she texted me, hey, want to do a spot at Govs? And I woke up at 12:20. I was like, fuck. I was like, yes, ma'am, I'll be there. She goes, oh, thank God. I was getting worried.
Oh, wow.
It didn't take that long to respond.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, you see, this fucking flu kicked my ass. But no, yeah, it's all...
Wow.
It worked out. So.
But, yes, so because Governors isn't paying attention to what Butera is doing. I mean, nobody pays attention to Butera.
Well, someone does. Someone does, but we won't
couple
get
people.
into that.
Yeah, true. So they really have no idea that you're already here. It's just coincidence, right?
Yeah,
They're
she asked me, so
you're you're already here, so
yeah.
And it's not a problem because you do. What do you do? You did 10 minutes, give or take, in each room.
I did 15 in John and 15 in there.
Oh, okay.
So they let me go right before Olga, who they have as right before the headliner. So
right.
I went first because Keegan was closing out John's show.
Right.
He does fat material. So I said to John, originally anyway, I was like, John, put me up before. Why are you going to fuck the guy,
Right.
They don't want to watch two different guys do fat material back to back.
Sure.
So I figured let's do that. So it worked out perfect.
Smart. Very nice.
Well, Keegan has said one time I don't want to follow you because I do all fat material. He does. It's different, but
yeah.
You know.
So then it works out. You just do your 15 minutes, and then you have plenty of time to just walk across the hall and
yeah.
Sweet, man.
Those are the good nights, man. 2 shows in one night.
Sure. So, all right, so Bosie, I'll leave it as I'll still be doing murder mystery shows. All right, yeah, I wasn't concerned about that. I'm just curious what's going on with you. And, I think that would be pretty sad if Jeff was retiring.
He'll be back.
Yeah. So, all right, you don't know anything about it. You don't know why this is going on. You don't know. Jeff, what is the story, Jeff? Tell us what is happening.
You need to have Jeff come in and have him on the show.
I know. Yeah, we do. Jeff, we haven't done a Saturday night show in a while. That's usually when Jeff is in here with us. But, Jeff, we'll have to figure this out. I need to know what's going on here. I'm a little late to this
He's
calling
party. In.
Oh, is he? Oh, sheesh, I didn't even hear the phone. That might not be him. And I might have to just... Oh, God, I might just hang up. I might have to hang up.
City Morgue, you kill him, we chill him. How can I help you?
One, two, three.
There you are. We got you. Sorry, we got you.
There we go.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, you're always hitting the wrong button, baby. Jay, will you please tell him what's going on? You know what's going on. Just tell Tony. You commit to it.
Yo, Jeff, you're on the phone. You tell him what's going on.
Well, you say it better than I do. You get it, the words so well.
The suspense is killing me here.
Jay, just tell him. Come on, you know.
What do you want me to tell him?
Tell him the thing I told you. You know, the thing.
The first thing or the second thing?
Listen, not the first person, not the second person. I remember that time we had the conversation out front, and I told you the reason why why I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Just tell him.
Bosie's a stud. Bosie's a stud.
He is a stud. We knew that already.
He wants to rewrite some new shit. He wants to come back stronger than ever.
Oh, so all right. So you're not retiring. You're just taking some time off to regroup.
See, Jay knew the entire time.
All right, but
I'm not a fucking snitch, Bosie. How about respecting that?
He didn't want to steal your thunder.
That's good, and that's why I love. This is why everybody loves Bad Jay.
Absolutely right. Well, one of many reasons.
Yes, he's so lovable, huggable, and he's so enjoyable.
All right, so what? All right, so that's the story. You want to take some time to just revamp your material?
Gotta find the voice. Right now, I don't have the voice on stage. I mean, I got my jokes that I have on stage, but like Jay. Jay goes ahead. He found his voice. He's got his thing. He's doing. He's all over the place. He just got done saying he's got new followers like every week.
True,
the voice.
Right.
The man is like blowing up. Well, and slimming down a little, but still, he's doing great.
Yeah.
So he's got his voice. He's doing his thing. He's kicking ass. At certain points, like I look at myself, I'm like, I'm a little bit in the stagnant zone. Let's go ahead. Let's redo the whole thing. Let's go back to the cookbook.
So you say stagnant zone? Is it something that you're feeling that, or are you feeling you're not getting responses from the audience? Like what is it?
It's a mixture of everything. I mean, it's the classic. How do you do it? It's the material that I'm doing. It gets the laughs, and it actually a couple of the jokes are oddly enough other comics' favorites. I'll give an example. Bad Jay loves one of my jokes.
Love.
And
I love that joke so much. To the point, I love that joke so much. My niece goes to the University of Maryland, and she had a roommate. I guess her first year, whatever. And we're talking, and she's like, oh, she's a little weird. She's this, she's that, da-da-da-da-da. And then, boom, all of a sudden, she goes, well, she's Russian Jewish. I go, why the fuck didn't you just say that in the first place? She probably wants you to give you a clap dance, you know, like, and like to the point, like my whole family is like at my niece, like, you want clap dance? You want clap dance? Like my favorite. It's because everybody that's been to a Long Island strip club knows that the Russian ladies run the clap dance. Fucking classic. Yes.
Come. You want clap dance? Come. Come now. Come with me. Come. You get
Fucking
clap
amazing.
dance. You know, and then you have another comic named Pat Dunn, and he always goes to my kidney stone joke on when he replies to certain things, and it's great. I love the fact that people enjoy the jokes, but there's a certain period of time where you got to go ahead, you got to find your voice, and you got to come back stronger than ever. And you know, just to go up there and not grow, because you know, I'm always at the club. I for some reason at night, if you look down one of the hallways, Tony, you'll see there's a cot and it says JB. That's my initials because I sleep in the back over there.
Yep.
So like that's why I'm not there during the day. I'm there at night, and you'll see me in the corner by the cooler. So you know, like I got to take a step back. But you know, if I come back, I'm going to come back stronger than ever. If I don't come back, it was an amazing ride, and I love every single person I've met in there, and I'll never forget the entire experience.
Well, you're not disappearing from the scene, right? You're still going to be hanging out, yes?
Well, maybe make an appearance here and there.
Wow, this is getting interesting.
But not. You know, I'm not going to be the, you know, the frequent. You know, it's kind of like, how do you put it? I always said this. I was like, if I was going to be famous, I want to be the most the most famous, unfamous person there is on Long Island.
All right.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
I'm curious when you know we're talking about Jay who loves your joke. You're talking about Pat Dunn who loves your joke. That doesn't fuel you. That doesn't keep you. That doesn't keep you from getting stale. That doesn't fuel you back up to keep going.
Well, that's great when other comics like it, but you know you got to be able to throw. Let's just give an example. That Jay, my man, you went ahead and you said I did what on what and what on what. You did 15 and 15.
Yeah.
Okay. So the man's got 15 minutes of kick-ass, belly-lapping material that he's doing on stage. Okay? And he probably has a couple of more in the holster. So what happens with me is that I have my certain amount that I have, but I don't have enough go-to sit there and rock and roll on stage. I mean, I know I'm funny off stage. I know I'm, you know, pretty funny in conversation, but you gotta have all of that stuff ready to go. And I just feel at this point, I'm not there to be ready to go. I want to have it to go on stage and go, it's go time. And then that's it.
All right. Andy Plajanos is saying, dude, blow up your set. Do the mics, generate new material, come back stronger. All right.
Absolutely. So I still, like I said, I love everybody in the comedy scene. I love they're all like family. You know, every chance I get, whenever I see Jay, big hug and a pound because I love him. He's the best. And I told him, like, you know, we've had conversations where I go like, dude, you are kicking ass. You're rocking it, and this is amazing. And most people go ahead, they want to shun on it or get angry about it. I'm applauding I'm applauding that man all the way to the top.
Thank you, sir. You're the
we
best.
all are. Absolutely.
I'm just living my dream.
There you go. And that's all it's about. But other than that, that's about it. How you doing, Tony? Love you, buddy.
Wow, I'm surprised. Like I said, I've been hearing the rumblings. I've been seeing posts, but yeah, I just Andy, don't let FOMO fuck you up. I don't know what FOMO means. FOMO?
I don't know who FOMO is.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm late to this, but still very surprised to hear about this. Are you gonna like?
And if it boosts ticket sales, that's even better.
There you go. Oh, fear of missing out. Okay, thank you, Andy. So yeah, are you gonna pull a Petroni and just like come back with like a whole shitload of hair and a new name?
I was thinking about putting I was thinking about changing my whole style. I was thinking I was going to put like a do-rag, a long black coat, and wear some eyeliner.
Who would do that?
That or lose some hair and tell a chapstick joke.
Oh, jeez. Well, or you can cut off a limb and do a bunch of jokes about that.
Let's not go to extremes, Tony. Calm down. Slow
Well,
down there, Turbo. Slow down.
So the last show for the time being is New Year's Eve in the Giga Room, right? You're doing Keegan's show?
Yeah, I mean, oddly enough, this past week I popped up into certain places that are having shows, and I was just going there to support. And I've been grabbed, and like, do you want to go ahead? Do you want to do a guest spot? I mean, I ran into one other show, and they're like, "Oh, cool, you're here. You want to host?" I mean, it's great that all this stuff is happening at the last minute. But I mean, like I said, it's pretty much the one on the books, the New Year's Eve show at Governor's in Levittown, the late show. Get your tickets. Go see me. It could be the last time ever.
Wow. I'm floored. All right, so I'll have to stick around for a while because I'm doing Butera's show that night, so I'll stick around for a while and see this and witness this historic moment.
There you go.
Wow.
I'll sign some autographs, too, like how I did at Comic Sans.
Hey, maybe, hopefully that's the future. Comic Sans. Maybe there's something in there for all of us.
We'll go. That could take us right into our next segment.
All right, let's do
Sans.
that.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Bozy.
Off to you. Yes, what's up?
I couldn't get a fucking spot in the movie, but hey, Don Sill, you know any fat guy that wants to go running around half naked through Nassau Coliseum? I might have a guy. Tony, call Fat J. But nope, there's nothing in my movie for you here.
Oh, my goodness.
And that takes us right to our next segment, ladies and gentlemen. Fat J as the big sleaze, thanks to Don Sill Productions.
We'll get into this. All right. All right, well, thanks, pal. Thanks for calling in and clearing this up.
Absolutely. Love you guys. Talk to you
Bozy,
later.
be careful, buddy.
Excuse me.
You got it, my man. Love you. Talk to you guys later.
All right,
Bye-bye.
Jeff.
All right, peace.
I hope it's not the end of Jeff's stand-up career. I hope it's not. I mean, I get it. We all have stuff that we. I mean, look at you. You're working your way up. You're blowing up. But I'm sure you're not doing a lot of stuff you did a few years ago when you were, still doing bar gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we all just have to go through it. I mean, we all have shit.
And times like there's times like I said in front of you guys. I did the feature spot for Mark Riccadona when he was at the brokerage. Don Silkeen.
Yep.
I ate my dick for 6 minutes.
That's right. You did tell me that. That's right.
I know. I ate my dick for 6 minutes. I did the same material Sunday night that I did at the brokerage where I ate my dick for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
You heard it.
Yeah. Some of the loudest laughs of the whole night.
Is it not good? Is it? Oh my God!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I've brought it up many times on here. The last time I did a show with Bosie was the bar gig where he started the show. Tom Galati was hosting, and Bosie crushed it. The place was going nuts. I haven't. That was probably the best set I've ever seen him do. But same thing. I've seen him do the same thing other times where it didn't work out so well. But that's the point. Like, it happens to all of us. All right, this might be the caller I have to hang up. Oh, my goodness.
City Morgue, you kill him, we chill him. How can I help you?
Hello, what's up, Tony Baloney?
Who's this?
You know who it is, Tony? It's a great person.
Hello.
It's DJ D-Love. What's up, Tony?
Who are all those people back there?
It's Michelle, my friend Israel, and me, DJ D-Love.
I want to know how Michelle is doing.
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, how good are you, baby?
How's the fam?
Everybody's good, thanks. How about yourself? Where are you guys going?
We're going somewhere that you don't know, Tony.
Right, that's why I asked where you going.
I was just showing my Christmas.
Yep.
I'll have Dennis send you a picture.
Yes, I do.
Ooh, all right. Are you going to be in the picture?
Yes, I am going to be in the picture.
I'm talking about Michelle.
No, I wouldn't ruin it like that.
Oh, so I'm the one who commented on the thing actually too, Tony. I found you guys actually on Twitch right now as we speak.
Yep, we're on Twitch, yes.
Yes, I'm following you guys as we speak.
Yep.
And my name is going to be DJ D-Love number 45. So if you see me texting, that's me.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, pal.
So I wanted to say one more thing before I go.
Go ahead.
I want to sing a sax. I want to sing our Christmas song, actually. I want to sing. We don't want to sing a Christmas song, actually.
You want to sing a Christmas song? All right, go ahead.
So this one goes for Knockem Dead Comedy Club Radio today.
Cool.
This is for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good times to you wherever you are. Good times for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. Merry Christmas.
Very nice. Thank you, pal.
Hey, no problem. Follow me back. Please do, Tony.
All right.
On Twitch.
Have a great day.
All right, there's one more thing before I go.
Yep.
There's one more thing before I go. You know what I got to say?
Say it.
3, 2, 1. Suckers.
Suckers! There we go. DJ D-Love checking in. Sounds like he has some ornaments in his mouth, says Fremder. Yeah, I don't recall that part in the song with all the coughing. Greetings from traffic court, says Fremder. They have no idea that I'm watching the show on my phone with my earbud up my sleeve. What are you doing in traffic court? What'd you do? All right. So, yeah, that was the call. DJ D-Love found us on Twitch. All right. So let's get back to this a little bit, what you were just talking about when Jeff called. So, you say that there was no part in Comic Sans, you say?
It's a joke. Calm down. You're going to tell them how we...
That's right. Yeah.
It's a joke.
It's all been discussed for the next one.
I know.
Yeah, and Dan, that other guy who did show up here today.
I know.
We're thinking about you.
I know. Austin Brooks was funnier, though. Okay.
Well, you don't see him around here anymore.
So, there was no part for me in Comic Sans for you 4 people that are listening. However, sitting home, sick as a dog, get a text message. Hey, Che. There's this thing at the Nassau Coliseum, blah, blah. Would you want to do it? You know what, Tony? I'll fucking do it. Let's do it. Whatever. So, I played the Big Sleaze.
The Big Sleaze.
In the Beat the Sleaze race at Nassau Coliseum.
Now,
Andy Plagianos came with his family.
He did.
Tony was there.
Yep.
Don Sill was there. Took some fucking sick video.
Yes, he did. Don is a talented man.
But everyone got Andy's video first in their text message. And then, yeah, it was fucking amazing.
I was pissed. So, yeah, Don asked me. Don had... Oh, that's what I wanted to bring with me today. I forgot it. I was going to play video of Don playing the sleaze. But I forgot that. But, yeah, Don was the sleaze last year. Was dead set against doing it again this year. Reaches out, says, I really wish, I don't have to, I don't have to do this role, and I don't want to play this thing. He goes, dude, who's around? Is there anybody we can get? So we're talking, we're like, but it's weird. Like, how do you ask somebody to play that? And credit to you, because you're the only guy that we feel awkward asking, but at the same time, if anybody's going to make us comfortable about asking for a role like that, it's you.
Yeah.
So That came out right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to compliment you.
Yeah.
So I say to Don, I'll say, okay, I'll ask Jay, what's the pay? And Don says, well, ask him, and I'll see what I can find out about pay. So I asked you, and then Don comes back and says, yeah, there's no pay, but they said he can have as many tickets as he wants. So I'm like, that's what I said to him. It's like, you know what? Ask for 10 tickets then, man. I mean, you should get paid at least $100 for this gig.
Well worth it.
Absolutely. But what I didn't know at the time, because last year tickets were only like $10 to $15. So Don tells me later on that the Riptide got all pissed off because it turns out they jacked the prices up on the tickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he said it's like 20 to 30 now. So I was like, oh, I had no idea. I'm still like, screw it. That's what they get for not just offering to pay the guy. If they just said, yeah, we'll give him something.
I used all the tickets.
Perfect. Because, yeah, Don said they were a little annoyed, but I'm like, screw them. Who cares? Let them be annoyed. That's what they get for being jerks. So, so Don, Don got me in with my daughter, and and then Andy and his family used some of your tickets. Laura Patton, I don't know, she didn't remember she wanted to come, but I don't know what happened to her.
I don't know.
But and who did you give your tickets to?
I put them on Facebook, and a friend of mine messaged, I need 5 of them.
Nice.
And then Andy took 5.
And did this guy...
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah? Did they have a review after the fact?
Yeah, they said it was a good time.
That's it?
Great time.
Oh, okay. And you didn't really care about the game. You were out of there after.
I left after, yeah. I was... You know what it is? It's like literally, it was a 3-minute thing. You saw
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Yeah. I had to get there at 5 o'clock.
Oh, really?
So I was sitting there in a fucking locker room by myself for 3 hours.
You couldn't... I'm sure you'd be able to just walk out, watch the game for a little while, no? Beforehand?
Yeah, but you have to be ready.
How long were you in that costume then? You weren't in that costume since 5.
No, I put the pants on.
Yeah.
When I got there, I put the pants on to make sure they fit.
So
then they fit, so I just put my pants over them, figuring, okay, whatever.
Right.
And then, we're not going to need you till 8:30. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I just sat there.
Oh, that would...
I actually walked out. I made friends with a security guard who was like, yo, come with me. Took me into this back. There's a wall in the back somewhere. There was like old people's signatures on there from like the bands that played at the college.
Oh, that's cool.
So he was cool.
Did you add your name?
No.
Oh, you should have.
I didn't have a pen or anything. He was like, come with me, like you want to see something cool? But I was like, yeah, it was just that. But I was sitting in the locker room, whatever. If I could show up there at 7:45,
absolutely.
Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Peace out. Fucking.
But then you also went the night before too, right?
No, I didn't get there the night before.
Oh, you didn't go to
No.
They were having some kind of rehearsal or something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Andy Pagano says, Daphne told her class about it Monday morning. We saw my dad's friend, Fat Jay, race a kid named Christian. That's fantastic. Oh, Fremder. Some douchebag pulled over my wife and gave her 5 tickets for something at the insurance company that the insurance company fucked up. All right. So now I guess you got to go to court to provide the proof or whatever. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. I think it's time. What is this one? Okay, yeah. I am going to show some footage from Saturday night, as promised. To see the big man. So yeah, the game itself was fun. I talked about it yesterday. They came back. They were losing.
Yeah.
It was back and forth throughout most of the game, which was fine because this team, the Riptide, they really suck. So at least we're getting an exciting game. Towards the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, they just started really sucking it, and the game, they were down by at least 5 goals at one point, maybe even 6. But then towards the end of the fourth quarter, they were coming back, and They only lost by one. So it was an exciting game, thank goodness. So if you're going to lose, make it exciting. So, all right, so here's some footage. There's me, Don, and Andy. Don was working. It's really amazing if you've gone to any of these games, or actually a lot of sporting events. A lot of the graphics on the scoreboard and on the sides, a lot of it is Don. Very talented guy. Does tremendous work. So he was there actually working that night. Andy was there with his family. I was there with my daughter. So that was nice. The three of us caught up and had some laughs.
Gov's podcast representing at the Coliseum.
That's right. All right. Here we go.
There it is.
Boom. There he is.
I need that picture. Why don't I have that picture?
Oh, you don't have this picture?
No.
All right. I'll give it to you.
I need that picture.
There you are with the
dancers.
Oh, I was going to call them the Camel Toe Twins.
So as we're sitting there, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this picture.
Please.
As we're sitting there, waiting to come out of the tunnel, right? And you see, I got two of the dancers with me. No one knows who I am, right?
Right.
So now there's kids lined up looking through the tunnel,
Right.
And they're like, one kid all of a sudden goes, "Wow, look at the tits on that guy." So we break hysterical laugh. Next thing you know, the girl goes, "Wow, kids are so fucking mean." I go, "Honey, you don't even know the half."
That's right. That's right. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so here we go. All right, so this next, here we go. Here's some video.
Please, how you feeling about this race coming up?
Let's go, baby. No participation trophies tonight. You gotta beat me to get a trophy. That's a
And
good
you can't
promo
beat the
video.
big sleeves,
Absolutely,
baby.
it sure is.
Yeah. Sleeves.
All right. This is my footage.
Please welcome to the field right now, the sleepiest man alive, the Sleeves. Make some noise for all that delicious hunk of a man. As you can see, he's in the gym every day, working out, eating all the healthy foods, the one and only Sleeves. All right. The Sleeves and this young man was playing.
Definitely in my element.
Christian, I'm going to raise one time around here. Sleeves, let's give the Sleeves a hand stop in 3, 2, 1. Go, Sleeves, go!
There he goes.
Titty flapping.
Christian runs better barefoot.
That's a long fucking run, by the way.
He has those toes ready. Go, Christian, go! Try to catch the Sleeves. One time.
I want it to trick.
He is fast, full of energy and youth. Oh, he's got 3 Sleeves. Come on, Sleeves, catch him. Oh, the Sleeves is taking a shortcut. He's taking a shortcut. Oh,
I'm sitting there
Christian's going
in
crazy.
the middle of the field going, "Winner! Winner! Winner!" The kid is still walking around, running around. I'm yelling, "Winner! Winner!"
Christian, little shit. Sleeves, how do you feel after that race? I won. You cheated. Christian, how do you feel after that race, man? But you still won, and you're the winner because of him cheating. So, do you feel good? Yeah. You run better, I see, without shoes on, barefoot. You from the country? Yeah. Okay, what country are you from? There you go. Y'all make some noise one more time for my man Christian and the Sleeves.
You have the video of that is movie quality, by the way.
I do have that.
By the way, I couldn't breathe there if my life depended on it. Meanwhile, they handed the kid a fucking gift bag. They gave me nothing. Like, I needed an oxygen mask. Fucking, I'm dying.
Andy says this scene in the biopic is going to be lit. I love that, the end there. Everybody's giving you high fives and shit. I love that. I love all that at the end. That's fantastic. Andy says, I like that I got the counter angle. You know, and I'm a little upset. I'm having some computer trouble at home. I wanted to take all this and make like one cool video out of it. My angle, Andy's angle. And then on YouTube, I think it's somebody that knew the kid. They posted a video. So I have a third angle. And it's really cool because in that video, all right, so in Andy's video, like at one point I think Andy's just watching you, so all you see is like the ceiling, but you hear him yelling to you, so you were probably running past him. So in this YouTube video, you don't see Andy, but we see you running past where Andy must have been, because all of a sudden you look back and you point. So, and it must have been Andy. So I'm like, I would love to kind of mix all that together. But, I'm having trouble with my computer. But I will get to it once I get my shit figured out. But yeah, I don't have Andy's video. But, yeah, so that kid, did he smack your tit when he walked by? What was that? It almost kind of looked like it, that little bastard. And then... and you took it upon yourself to just all of a sudden cut across?
Yeah, that was fuck, bro. I was dying.
It's a football field. It's 100 yards.
You stood up on your fucking leg and had a boo-boo on it and couldn't come into work. You sitting in the chair. I ran. Plus, I'm getting over the flu.
Well, all right, that's true.
Running. Bro, I don't run. I mean, come on. And then all of a sudden, this kid's gonna fucking lap me.
That kid was fast.
And then I'm gonna finish the race.
Right.
I'm like, fuck that.
I love
winner.
That was so funny. And then I love the host who he sees you cutting across. He's like, oh, like he didn't know what to do with it. I was cracking up, man, dying. All right, so I'll show. Let's see, is this? Yeah, so this is all right. This is the last video, Don's video.
No, that's the first video.
What?
Oh, I need that video.
You need this?
Yeah, I don't have that video. That's the video.
Yeah.
The sleeves!
I love that.
I was sweating in that mask so bad.
Oh, you were still dripping sweat when you came and found me and Andy afterwards. I couldn't believe it. We were talking after. We're like, holy shit, is he all right? Like, we got a little nervous.
I'll tell you a funny story.
Yes.
So, being that you got nervous about that, we had this kid Josh in my job back in the days, like 2003 maybe. We're office guys. We were doing mortgages at the time. So Josh is a black kid, black guy, best basketball player. He's fat.
Okay.
Same shape as me, but I'm fatter,
Right.
But this guy's talking like he's fucking Patrick Ewing with Michael Jordan mixed in. So I'm like, bro, I could play basketball. Like, there's no way you're going to fucking blow me out like 80-0. Like, come on. Plus, I'm an agile fat guy. You see me throw my fucking leg up on that stool like nothing.
Yep.
Bro, we go play fucking basketball, like against the office. The whole office comes out. So the next day I have court. So I tell my boss, like, Dan, listen. Going to be in late tomorrow. I have court. Okay, Jay, no problem. Don't forget, Dan. No, don't worry. I won't. Okay. I never miss work. Dan forgets I have court.
Oh.
It's 89,000 degrees outside as we're playing basketball, so I'm sweating like a fucking pedophile on the playground. My boy drops me off at my apartment. I go home. I go to court the next day. Everything's good. I played basketball. Like, I'm good.
Okay.
I came to work at 12:45 in the afternoon, and they heard my car because I had a system back in the day, and the entire office came running out like, oh my God, thank God you're all right. Dan forgot that I had court.
Right.
They thought I was fucking dead.
Well,
for playing basketball.
They were so concerned that they didn't send anybody to your house.
They did send someone
to
my house, yes.
Really?
But I was at court, I didn't know.
So, but that must have enhanced it. This guy's knocking. He's like, nobody's answering the door. He must be on the floor.
Said, yeah, but I fucking live. I'm still alive. Here we are, Tuesday, Knockem dead.
Well,
and obviously you thought I was going to live because Laura Patton's not fucking here.
That's right. That's right. Wow. Yeah, well, I don't have the balls to bring her back in on a Tuesday after last time. So, well, wait a minute. You skipped the important part. Did you win the basketball game?
I don't even know. Like, I don't remember.
Yeah, you lost. Okay. All right. So, all right. So now,
but I could play sports.
Oh, I'm sure. But now Don tells me that and even though these fuckers didn't pay and gave a gift bag to the kid and nothing to you, Don tells me that you are still willing to go back and do it again. Is that true?
We're gonna do something, yeah.
You're gonna bring in an agent and have negotiations.
Possibly.
The next one I can't make, which I'm very upset about, December 17th, because I have a murder mystery that night. But
where?
Somewhere in Merrick.
Oh, nice.
But so I won't be able to make the next game. All right, real quick before we start Tuesday trivia. Baseball Hall of Fame this year. Did you hear who's going in this year?
Fred McGriff.
Fred McGriff. He's the only one going in this year.
No, that's just from the committee.
Right.
That's a special committee. They didn't announce the.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll announce the baseball writers election.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's not for a few more months.
January.
Oh, it is January?
Yeah.
Okay. But this committee, one of the people passed up yet again, Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly.
What are your thoughts as a Yankee fan?
He had 8 votes. He says it. It's borderline. He's a borderline guy.
Yeah, I agree. 8 votes.
It's unfortunate.
Candidates need 12 votes.
He got, that back problem hurt him.
Yep, it did.
But again, he's 6-time fucking all-star. Oh, a lot of MVP votes.
No rings.
The jinx.
Yep. And
that's and now he just got, so he was the Marlins coach, the manager.
Gone.
They fired him. Well, they parted ways.
Yeah, parted ways.
He just joined the Blue Jays.
Yep, bench coach. Yeah.
Bro, I think that man's a fucking jinx.
Yep.
So let him go to the Blue Jays. Everyone's
Absolutely
like,
right.
I can't believe we went to the fuck. Let him go.
Yep.
The Dodgers never won.
Right.
When Torrey had him as the bench coach, the guy's a jinx.
Absolutely.
He's not a fucking no. Let him go there.
Completely overrated, in my opinion.
The Verlander with the Mets is a big, big pickup.
Woohoo!
I don't care about his age.
I think he's going to kick ass.
Again, Jacob deGrom is the best pitcher in baseball, obviously.
Yeah. Yes.
But you're going to give him $40 million on a hope and a whim. He plays. Justin Verlander starts 30 games every year.
I was just about to say that. Verlander has his share of injuries, but he's not like DeGrom.
No.
DeGrom you'll get half a season out of. DeGrom got a 5-year deal with Texas. I guarantee during the 3rd year or in between the 3rd and 4th year, they buy him out of his contract, and he comes back to the Mets for one final season, then he's done.
Maybe.
You heard it here first.
Maybe.
We got DeGrom, says Carol. Carol, what is this we shit? I don't care that you live in Texas. You're from Hicksville. You're a Met fan. But my Rangers, we don't have any pitchers. Yeah. Yeah, this we got DeGrom stuff. They got DeGrom. You're still a New Yorker. I don't care where you live. Damn it. We got DeGrom. We got Verlander from, we took him from a Texas team. Ha, 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 ha. All right. Tuesday trivia, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The way this works, I'm going to ask a bunch of trivia questions, non-related, just a bunch of random trivia questions. You guys, please comment over there on, no, that way. Yeah, next to Jay. On the comment thread, next to Jay, please put in your answers. Jay's going to answer. You guys are going to answer. The Astros don't count, she says. Oh, sure. Now they don't count. Carol, I was talking about a movie yesterday that about autism. There's a movie next Tuesday, the 13th, on PBS. What was it called? In a Different Key, I think it's called. And it follows like 6 or 7 people with various degrees of autism, and it just shows what their life is about. And supposedly, according to the people who made this movie, this will open your eyes to, completely change your views on autism. And they actually even interview the very first person in the country to ever be diagnosed with autism. Next Tuesday at 9 o'clock on PBS. I don't know if you have PBS down in Texas. You guys don't really do educational stuff. So I'm going to ask all these questions. You guys, please answer the questions in the thread. Jay's going to answer them as well. And then I do not give the answers until we're done asking the questions, and we go back, we ask them again, we go over Jay's answers, your answers, everybody's answers, and then we give you the real answer. No prizes, no rhyme, no reason, no nothing. This is just for fun and gives us a chance to make fun of you all. All right, with that, question number 1. What does an algophile love? Algophile, ALGOPHILE. Does an algophile love pain, algorithms, or stairs?
Go with stairs because it makes the least sense.
What clan consisting of Ray, Bob, and Brett became the first 3-generation family to play Major League Baseball?
Boone Clan.
Boone Clan. The Beastie Boys performed what kind of music before they became a rap band?
Heavy metal.
You a Beastie Boys fan?
Not really.
Oh, that doesn't qualify in your hip hop.
I just never really, I know like gotta fight for your right to party because that was played on MTV religiously when I was growing up.
Oh yeah,
but I never was a big. They were more rock. I'm just not into that. I don't know.
They were more rock. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting. All right, this is a question I had for Dan. Oh well. What are the foremost sources for the life and message of Jesus? I'll explain that better. Basically, name the 4 Gospels.
Luke, Matthew, Paul? I don't know. Luke, Matthew, Paul? I don't know the other ones.
Ringo.
Getting Christian shit on here, bro.
Well, Dan's a church going man.
He is.
He plays in his church's band.
Yeah, he does.
So I tried to, tailor my questions for you guys. And I thought, the Beastie Boys, I thought maybe that would, I don't know. I thought I had a rap question for you with the Beastie Boys, but I'll work on that. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Thank you. Beer is the 3rd most popular drink overall after what? So name the two drinks that are more popular than beer.
Soda and Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Let's see, where are we? Oh, okay. This is an interesting question. No. Sorry, I'm skipping. The longest carrot ever grown was measured to be how long?
7 feet.
Name the biggest landowner in New York City. Who has the most property in New York City?
Donald Trump.
Ben Affleck and childhood friend Matt Damon won the Academy Award and Golden Globe Award for Best Original Screenplay for what movie and what year was it? So I thought you would know this one.
No, I'm not a movie guy. I have no idea.
You're not a movie guy, huh? So what do? You go home, you smoke, and
watch sports.
Watch sports. I thought baseball was the only big sport for you.
It is. Baseball, I watch baseball religiously. Even now, I watch MLB Network, Hot Stove, all that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't have that back in the day, you know?
Yes. Right.
So I like that shit. I don't watch the old games. I can't get into that.
If they do, highlights, I like watching.
Yeah, but I watched, during the pandemic.
Yeah.
They showed Korean games on ESPN and MLB, so I watched those.
Oh,
that was
cool.
great, yeah.
So even now, tonight you'll go home, smoke, and watch something baseball related.
No, tonight's what, Tuesday? I don't know what I'll watch tonight. Like last night was 90 Day Fiancé. My girl watches. Tonight is Chopped. I'll watch some Chopped on the Food Network, you know?
All right. Okay.
Tomorrow, guys' grocery games. I can't watch basketball. I'm not into that like that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm the same. Basketball. I don't know. Where am I? Oh, according to one estimate, Benjamin Franklin had 24 what?
Patents.
Good answer. Last question, ladies and gentlemen. Last question. True or false? In the U.S., most people's number of sexual partners are in the single digits.
True.
Were you counting your own just now?
No.
All right. All right, so I'm going to go back. Let me go back to your answers. Kirsten, did I say hi to you? Sorry if I didn't. Let's see. Oh, Carol does have PBS. All right, cool. All right. Question number 1. What does an algophile, ALGOPHILE, algophile love? What does an algophile love? Pain, algorithms, or stairs? Jay said stairs. New York girl. Hello, New York girl. She says pain. Carol Miner says pain. Pajano says pain. Fremder says algos. Kirsten says pain. Yeah, it's pain. It's pain. An algophile loves pain. What clan consisting of Ray, Bob, and Brett became the first 3-generation family to play Major League Baseball? But Janos says Boone. Kirsten says what Jay said. Jay also said Boone. Carolina says Boone. There you go. It is the Boone family. The Beastie Boys performed what kind of music before they became a rap band? Jay said heavy metal. Andy Bajano said punk. Andrew Fremder says rockabilly country. Kirsten says alternative. Yeah, it was punk. Andy got that one right. It was punk. They were a punk band. What are the foremost sources for the life and message of Jesus? Carol says, I'm Jewish, I get a pass. Jay said Matthew, Luke, and Paul. Andy Plajanos, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Fremder says alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, and meth. Oh, my goodness. Kirsten, my daughter would know. She goes to Catholic school. Well, is she there? She better get that one if she goes to Catholic school. Fremder, what? You get married? What does that mean? All right, well, you got half right. You got 2 out of 4. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So Andrew Fremder got it right. Andy Plajanos got it right. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So not bad. You were like getting all like you couldn't believe I was asking a church question, but not bad.
Gotta know those.
Beer is the 3rd most popular drink overall after what? Jay said soda and Kool-Aid. Pajano said soda and Gatorade. Kirsten said water and soda. Carol also says soda and water. Nobody got this completely right. You guys, some of you got like half of it. If you're like Jay, you got none of it right.
Wow.
Yeah. Soda is not in the equation here. Water and tea.
Wow.
Although, that just hit me. That's almost like the same thing. Because you're just dipping the tea bag in water.
Yeah. Arizona Arnold Palmer tea is not the same as water. Definitely not.
But I didn't say iced tea.
Yeah, that's true.
So I assumed this was, hot tea with a bag.
Tea is drank, the Asians drink tea, England drinks tea.
Well, true.
Wow, yeah. Makes sense. All right.
Are we the big soda consumers in this country?
Probably.
Because we need our sugar.
Well, the bad shit.
The longest carrot ever grown was measured to be how long? Andy Plagano said 9 feet. Kirsten says 3 feet. Carol says wine should be one of the drinks. Okay. Fremder, 6.5 average. Plagano says like my penis. Jay said 7 feet. You guys aren't even close. 17 feet, the longest carrot ever grown.
Ming.
17 feet. That's a lot of carrot. The biggest landowner in New York City is who? Jay and Kirsten both said Trump. Plagano said China. That's it. Those are the only answers I got for that one. Yeah, okay. You guys are all wrong on that. Listen to guess who the biggest landowner is in New York City. Now, when I said who, I didn't necessarily have to be the name of a person. It could be a business or an organization. The biggest landowner in New York City is the Catholic Church.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yep, I thought that was very interesting. Ben Affleck and childhood friend Matt Damon won the Academy Award and Golden Globe for Best Original Screenplay for what movie and what year? Jay had no idea. Carol, Good Will Hunting. Andy Pajanos, Good Will Hunting in 2003. Next time, try some movies about sports, says Fender. Yes. Do you watch movies about sports? Or baseball movies?
Sometimes, yeah.
All right. Favorite baseball movie?
Brewster's Millions.
Oh, that's an interesting choice.
Love that movie. Actually, it's, that Major League is big up there.
Major League is great.
But Brewster's Millions is...
My very first my high school acting teacher, she's in that movie.
Such a great movie.
I forgot all about that. I'm going to have to watch that again. I haven't seen that in years.
Such a great movie.
Wow. You count The Naked Gun as a baseball movie?
No.
No? Because all that baseball stuff at the end,
No.
it's hilarious.
No.
I must kill the queen. You've seen The Naked Gun, right?
Yeah.
You seem angry. Do you not like that movie?
No, I'm not, it's not a baseball movie.
You don't consider it a baseball
No.
movie? Damn it. There's so many great baseball movies.
Oh, yeah.
I love... you said Major Leagues, and I'm sitting there, fuck you, Jabu. I'm just running that through my head.
Major League 2 is great. Oh, great movie.
3 sucked.
Yes, I agree.
3
that was
sucked.
too much.
Bad, yeah. Kirsten said Good Will Hunting 1999. All right, so yes, it is Good Will Hunting. You're both wrong with the year. It's 1997. According to one estimate, Benjamin Franklin had 24 what? Jay said patents. Kirsten said slave. Carol Miner says children. Andy Pagano says kidney stones or businesses. Carol Miner, you nailed it. Benjamin Franklin had 24 children.
Wow.
He should have had a patent on a condom. Jeez, that's can you imagine 24? I can't handle
TV. What do you think they did?
That's true. Then they didn't have baseball even back then. Lucky. All right, so maybe that's not such a bad life. And the website that I got this question from, according to one estimate, Benjamin Franklin had 24 what? And it says, for the answer, it actually says bastards. I was like, what the? Yeah, it turns out they were all illegitimate children.
Wow.
24 illegitimate children. Although, I bet Nick Cannon beats that record. Right?
Okay.
Although, I mean, I think last week...
He's got money.
Yeah, true. I mean, I think last week was like the first week in months that he didn't have a kid.
It's crazy.
I don't like kids that much to have that many.
I don't like kids at all.
Okay, last question. True or false? In the U.S., most people's number of sexual partners are in the single digits. Jay said true. Andy Pagano said true. Carol Miner says false. That's why I love Carol Miner. Fremder, just for some reason, wrote testicles. I have no idea why. Kirsten says false. Oh, then Fremder said true. Pagano says Carol has more than PBS. That's great. Yeah, it's false.
Wow.
So, yeah, most people in the U.S. have sexual partners in double digits. Gotta love it. New York
Whores.
girl. God bless them.
Whores.
Nothing wrong with that. New York girl says Blackstone Group. I don't know what that's for. And then Plagano says basketball. I don't know what. And he had thanks, Andy. No Buc-ee's for you. Carol, keep sending the Buc-ee's 'cause I have no problem not sharing them with Andy. I have no problem with that.
What are Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's is a store in the South, kind of like a 7-Eleven, but it's the nicest 7-Eleven you'll ever be in. But they've grown a little bit. They sell gas, they sell clothes, they sell like good food, and they have tables you can sit and eat. But Carol, I grew up with Carol here in Hicksville. She now lives in Texas. She introduced me to Buc-ee's, claiming that their chocolates are just fantastic. So I guess it was about a year ago, she sent me a box of Buc-ee's chocolates. And, yeah, I will save, the next shipment I get from Carol, I will save you some. It is...
Crack?
It's crack. And I complain a lot about Reese's Peanut Butter Cups because I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, it tasted like there was real peanut butter in there. Now it's like chalk. I don't know what that is. It's like some powder substance. I don't know what that is. And I can't eat them now. They're gross. So Carol sends me a Buc-ee's milk chocolate and peanut butter thing.
Tastes like the real old school Reese's.
It is. Oh, it's better than that. The thing is like a big chunk. It's not like the thin. It's a chunk, and the thickest, creamiest peanut butter. Oh my God. And I know I keep saying it, Carol. My apologies. I have to send Carol money because she sent me another. She sent me another shipment about was it like a month or two ago, and I'm a big. I don't like chocolate and peanut butter. That's the only thing I like to mix, and maybe a little bit of like a Milky Way with caramel. That's it. I don't like things with nuts. I don't like nougats. I just
like chocolate pretzels is disgusting to me.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Just give me a solid milk chocolate bar.
Yeah,
and I'm a happy.
I used to like when we were kids. You go to the Ralph's stores.
Yep.
Get the breakup chocolate.
Yes, absolutely
That's
right.
The best shit. And so, okay, now I want to know your taste.
Oh, my taste is very weird. I'm telling you now.
Hershey's.
Yeah.
Plain milk chocolate bar.
Love it.
Or Nestle plain milk chocolate bar. The one that used to have the red. Remember the red?
I know exactly what you're talking about. The Crunch has the blue, and the regular milk chocolate had the red, which you don't see anymore.
You don't see them anymore. But
well, the Crunch is still around, isn't it?
The Crunch is around.
Yeah, but the red. I used to love that Nestle's.
Nestle's was better than Hershey's.
Yes, I will agree with you.
I would rather buy the six because you'd have to buy the 6-pack at Warbaum's.
That's right.
Because you couldn't go to the store and get the regular milk chocolate Nestle.
Once in a blue moon, but that was it. Hello, Johnny Lambros. Yeah, and even rarer. Remember the chunky bars?
Yeah.
But same thing. They used to come with nuts and different types. For a short time, they had just a solid milk chocolate bar, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is heaven!" Would buy them every chance I had, but then they were gone in no time.
Nestle's was the shit.
Yeah,
I'd eat that
Nestle's was great.
6-pack in fucking one day.
In one sitting.
Oh, against so much trouble.
And then just a few years ago, Trader Joe's had a milk chocolate thing. Came in a pink cardboard box, and it had a couple of. It was like the size of like one of those big Hershey bars. Oh my God, it was fantastic. And then same thing, they discontinued it. I was like, you bastards. Yeah, chunky bars. Yeah, isn't that what I said? Oh, Carol's got like a green face. What, did that make you sick, the chunky bars?
Yes, you don't like them.
Oh, all right. But yeah, all right, I will definitely save you. Carol, I need another box of your delicious. I need another shipment of your delicious box. And I will. You know I'm good for the money. I've paid you every time. I'm just sometimes a little slow with getting it done, but I'll take care of it. Yeah, and it was weird because she started telling me about it, and then sure enough, just a few days later, CBS Sunday Morning, they did a whole big piece on Buc-ee's and how they're like rising up in the South and becoming like this big chain and
like the Wawa,
like the Wawa. Yep, but apparently But they're like doing it bigger and better, and they're taking care of their employees, and yeah, it seems like a good place. Mike is not Carol says her husband's not there, so I'm safe. Yeah, her husband, Mike, the nicest guy in the world, the nicest guy you'll ever meet, but he doesn't like when I refer to Carol's delicious chocolate box. But she said he's not there, so we're safe. So I think that's great. So yeah, if Mike's not there, even Carol likes when we talk about her delicious box. I love that. So yeah, so Carol, please send up your delicious box in the mail once again, and I'll gladly pay you. Your box is well worth every penny, Carol. Goodness. Yeah, and I will definitely save you something. What are you playing over there?
I want to check that out.
What do you got coming up?
I have no fucking idea.
Are you still sick? Are you all right?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm back to normal.
Nice.
Thank God.
Are you on this gig?
No.
You're not, huh? Oh, that's right. You said you're playing. You're playing the club?
I'll play somewhere. I don't know which one, but James had said he would let Ange know to give me a shout for New Year's.
All right. Well,
so hopefully I'll be working somewhere.
Go to govs.com. New Year's, you'll see Jay at one of the clubs. You'll see John Butera, Dan LaRocco, Rich Rada, Courtney, Emily, Kirsten, Joe Cravella, and myself. What's that?
Claudia.
Claudia, yep.
You're on that show, aren't you, sir?
I am. I'm right here on the bottom, yep. Yeah, looking forward to that. You had Courtney and, Kristen Danko. Yeah, looking forward to that. So go to govs.com to see you see us in the Giga Room for the early show New Year's. You see Bosie in the late show on the Giga Room on New Year's. You'll see Jay in one of the clubs on New Year's. So go to govs.com and spend your New Year's here with us. Also, where is it? In January, get somebody, you know what? Get somebody a good Christmas gift this year. For January 14th, you can see Joey Cole at McGuire's. I'm gonna try and get in on that one. I'm gonna ask him if I can host that. Don't forget Thursday, 2 days from now, Yellow Pad Thursday. Chris Roach, Mike Vecchione.
I'm
Keith.
on that show too.
Oh, you are? You doing that one?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Because I think we're going to come see that one.
All new material.
Right. That's why they call it Yellow Pad Thursday. Keith Anthony's going to be on that one. Can't wait to see him. So that's this Thursday in the Giga Room. You want to see some great comedians trying out some new material? Come check that out. That's a great idea. I hope that idea takes off. So yeah, that'll be fun. Psychic Robert Hansen is playing Governors this weekend. Ali Makovsky is here this weekend. Eric Terrell. Lots of cool stuff going on. Oh, you know what? I got one question for you. We got a couple minutes left. So I did my set the other night. Butera was nice enough to let me do it. And Peter Bales, just like yourself, he played both rooms. So he was standing there in the doorway, and he was watching all the comedians, which I love. If there was room that night, that's I love doing. I love watching. I love backstage too, but I love watching what everybody's doing on the stage. So anyway, there's Bales. He's watching the show. He's not, schmoozing. He's watching the show. So I'm about to go on. So I turned to him. I mean, Peter Bales been doing this forever. He's been everywhere. Guy knows everything there is to know about comedy. So I turned to him. I said, Peter, if you're still going to be watching, so I'd love to hear your honest opinion of, what you think. So, yeah, sure. So I do my set. Yeah, I didn't, John asked me just because I was here to do it. I wasn't scheduled. So I don't know. I thought it was a little rough. I did get some laughs. So I was satisfied. I wasn't thrilled, but I was satisfied. And I walked off. Sure enough, Peter follows me back. And he goes, here's good stuff. He goes, lose the segues. Because, I try to tie everything in to go, because a lot of comedians, they'll tell a joke and then they get their laugh, they pause, and they just go into the next thing. That was never, I don't know, to me, I always like to keep it, almost like storytelling to a certain degree. But, so he's like, because I do a bit about yoga. And I tie it into, to the bit I had before that. And then I'm talking about, being married for a long time, so I'm getting up in age. So now that I'm up in age, I want to take better care of myself and do yoga. So that's how I kind of tie it in. He's like, you lose it. Do the first bit about your marriage and whatnot. Then just say, lately I've been getting into yoga. What are your thoughts? Because I mean, I wouldn't say you segue, but I mean, you have the thematic fat thing going on.
If he told you that means he was listening. You don't need that. Cut the fat out too. You don't need to add those words.
Well, that's true.
So I don't know. I didn't hear you. So.
I'm just asking about segues in general. Like, what do you think?
I mean, if mine are all fat jokes, so I start with like the kid stuff. I go into it all segues, I guess.
Right.
know?
Yeah. But was that like a purpose? Like,
no.
I mean, you had your theme of the doing the fat stuff. So just.
I try to switch it up too to keep it a little fresh.
Yeah.
But.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, you just try to go with what works.
Yeah, there's Plagano. Segues are a waste of time. Segues are for writing, not performance. You see, I guess and as much as I hate to admit it now, but I was one of my favorites was Cosby. And he kind of segued, but he also was a storyteller. I like storytelling type comedy. My comedy's not smart enough. I haven't gotten to that point where I can write something good in a storytelling way. But I don't know. Sometimes I guess I like segues. I don't like just random setup punch. Like I don't know. That's just me. But
yeah,
I'm also old and old, which is why nobody pays attention to my comedy. So yeah. But maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try to trim it down. But then I'll be down to 4 minutes instead of 7.
Gotta add more shit.
I have a bunch of ideas written down. I haven't sat down to write new material in a long time. So, all right. So that's cool. You'll be there for Thursday. I'm looking forward to it.
Thursday, I'll be there.
Looking forward to it even more now. So come down Thursday. Yellow Pad Thursday. It's called right here in the Giggle Room. You'll see Chris Roach trying out new material. Mike Vecchione, who is fantastic. And Keith Anthony, who's one of the best. Of course, Carlo, who's fantastic. And this man right here, who's...
Keegan's on that.
Oh, is he? He's on that too?
I think Tom McGuire. There's a bunch of us.
Oh, sweet.
And who else might show up? You know?
That's a great lineup. Trying out new material, I would say at least 85% of it is going to be fantastic. Cosby wouldn't segue from bit to bit. He literally would be talking about his family. Then he would be like the dentist. I don't know if I agree. Well, but he's talking about his family, so it all just kind of segues one into the other because it's all about his family. Yeah, I guess. And then the dentist. Yeah, there's a fiber in my butt. But he still he would still try to segue a little bit. Like he would finish a bit and then just kind of like comment a little bit on it and just ramble a little bit and then go into the next part. But. Yeah, all right, I'm going to have to trim it down some more.
Have fun, enjoy yourself. That's what it's about.
That is what it's about. And I'll tell you, that was one of the nice things when I came off. One of the first people to make sure he shook my hand and tell me what a good job I did was Keegan. So, which meant a lot. Because that guy, I say it all the time, Keegan should be a freaking household name, man. I think
absolutely.
He's
the
that
Godfather.
good. Yeah, he's that good up there. Oh, and speaking of which... Fiber, in my mouth. Speaking of which, you will not see Mike Keegan tonight. There is no Hershey and the Keegs tonight. I forget. One of them have something going on. I forget what the deal is. I believe they'll be back next week. I'll let you know. Hope you enjoyed Flip Tracks Radio last night. They were back. First time in a few months that we had Flip Tracks Radio back. So, so that's that. So there's nothing on tonight. And then tomorrow we're off. And then Thursday we'll be back. I think Joe DeJesu will be here with me on Thursday playing some tunes, and he's fighting with Facebook, so we're gonna let him blow off some steam. So that's on Thursday. So enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, enjoy your Wednesday, and thank you, pal.
Thank you, sir.
Come see this man on Thursday, and come see him December 17th at the Coliseum.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Asshole.
Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you guys later.